Hey guys, HW. I'm back in the city. Finally made it back in after all that rain. And I've got a hankering, because it's lunchtime, I've got a hankering for one of those delightful Malaysian / Thai meals from that little food court underneath Woolworths. So I'm going to head down Bathurst Street here, chuck a ride into Pitt Street and get down there. Now I'm a bit late. Should have got down there at least a half an hour ago, but we'll see how we go. There's a lot of bloody people about too today, which I wasn't expecting for a Tuesday, but there you go. And I'm unburdened by time constraints today, so I'll be able to take my time walking around. I tell you what, the wind's kicking up. When I sit down to lunch, I'm going to try to get a seat in there this time. I will give you the weather observations then. Sneak down this way. Still a lot of construction going on in Sydney, as you can see. Oh look, there's a Priceline pharmacy just there. I didn't know there was one in that spot. It's interesting. Now that I think of it, I should have walked a bit further down Bathurst and turned right into Pitt. So I completely stuffed that up. So instead I'm going to have to walk to Park and turn left. Sneak across here.
They're not.
With all these lunch goers around, I don't like my chances of securing the meal that I want. There it is, the food court over there. Let's see how we go. Might have to eat it in the park if it's too crowded down there. Alright, I got it. from Malacca Straits Thai over there. Pretty big plate. Got what they call Siamese crispy chicken just there, beef curry and some veggies. I'll set up the camera in a minute so you can watch me eat it. There we go. I hope you can hear my voice all right in all this noise. Let's try the curry. Bloody love this stuff, I tell you what. Beautiful. I haven't been down here for ages. There's a crispy chicken. No vegetables. Look at this delicious beef. It comes with a soup as well. The soup's a bit ordinary, but I was going to give you the weather observations, wasn't I? So the weather observations after all that rain the other day. Once it loads up, hope I've got coverage down here. Oh, we might have to wait till we get outside for the weather observation. It's not working. But I'll see you outside in a minute. Alright, we're finished in Malacca Straits. Let's do the weather observation as we stare across at the Citibank building, which used to be Walton's department store back in the ancient days. So current weather, it's 18.9 degrees. Oh no, that's not it. It's 19.4 degrees, cloudy, rain, so 70% chance of 1 to 5 millimeters. It's supposed to get up to 23 degrees. I don't think it's going to make it. The wind's from the southwest at 26 kilometers an hour, and the humidity is 67%. Air quality good. When I was walking through the park before, it felt a bit windier than that. So that guy was going to hand me his rubbish. There's plenty of people getting around Big W there. So have a look at the lunch crowds. Walk down the track, seeing there's no trams coming. Look at the throngs of students over there. Wonder what they're waiting for. Maybe they're just on their lunch break. That bicycle courier had the same idea as me. So the plan now, let me just check my phone and remind myself where I'm going next. There's so many people around, I can't find a spot to stand. Tram driver in there. Hello, buddy. What I was looking up the map for, I was just trying to remind myself what the name of that park was up at Broadway, because I'm going to head back. I don't know whether you remember, it was many videos ago. I walked up to Broadway and I walked through what's called Victoria Park, which is just south of Sydney University, and I saw the old greenkeeper's house or hut or whatever you want to call it had been turned into a cafe. I'd love to have a nectar there this afternoon, so let's see if we can get over there. Hopefully it's open. It's 1 o'clock, so it should still be open. Excuse me. You can certainly see the cloudy day as we walk along Bathurst Street again. Just walking past the Edinburgh Castle Hotel. follow these kids back through the park, these Sydney Grammar School kids. Jeez, look at this seat over here, seen better days. What's happened? Newspaper's been watered to it. See you when I get up to Victoria Park, or close to it anyway. Alright, we've made it up to Broadway. There's the Victoria Park swimming pool over there. Sydney Uni's up on the hill. You might see the flag flapping in that grey sky up there from Sydney Uni. City in the background over here. And the domes of the Broadway shopping centre. Now they've got these barriers set up around everything in this park. I don't know what the story is there. Now whether they're trying to give the trees a bit of room to grow, or whether they're going to redevelop it, or I don't know what's going on, but there's just fencing everywhere. So I'm thinking the best way to get over to that gardener's shed to see if we can rustle up a nectar is to go through this parking lot here. And as you can see, the weather's turned quite foul. It's blowing a gale and the grey rain clouds have shown back up. Bit of blue sky over there in the east. Yes, I don't know whether you remember, but I came here one day and I went to Toby's estate over there, Toby Estate's coffee roasters, and had a nectar in there. But I walked past this greenkeeper's hut over here and thought to myself, geez, that'd be nice to have a coffee in there one day. So I'll get over there and see if I can get one. See how we go. Phone's ringing. Hello? Yes? Back in time for what? Yeah? Yeah, what time? Okay, see ya. Oh, they're packing up. This has got me worried. Oh, there you go. It's called the Gardener's Lodge. Let me see if I can still get a nectar. Hey,
How are you?
can I still have a coffee here outside?
You can have a coffee outside.
Yeah, perfect. Can I get a flat white?
Yes, what size is coffee for?
Sorry?
Regular or large?
Oh, yeah, let's go a large.
Large flat white. That's all?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And that's all.
Right, thank you. Thank you. It looks alright inside. I'm going to go outside. Oh look, here's a history of the Gardener's Lodge. The former Gardener's Lodge was designed and built in 1888 by colonial architect James Barnett as one of the 2 residential gate lodges for the University of Sydney. It had a matching pair with the Messengers Lodge, which is now demolished. The lodge buildings were designed in the Victorian Gothic architectural style. That's what Gothic looks like, I believe them. The former Gardener's Lodge originally had 4 rooms, a kitchen, warehouse and water closet. In the mid-1930s, the lodge was converted for the use as public toilets. By the 1990s, the former Gardener's Lodge was no longer used as public toilets and remained vacant until the building was turned into a cafe in 2012. So there you go, it's been a cafe since 2012. I had no idea. What have they got on offer? Let me just put this number down. Alright, they've got free range eggs, your style, for $11. With sourdough or whatever bread you want, and with bacon $17. Hey, just any of the tables will do, thanks. They got eggs Benedict, big breakfast, granola, bagel, omelette, corn fritters, smashed avo, and then they got some lunches. So like Hawaiian chicken burger, gozlami. The gozlami is $15. Some of you might call it goslam instead, $15. Lamb shank for $32. Gardener chicken pasta $27. And then sides like hash browns and stuff like that between $5 and $10. So let's get into this nectar. I might actually get away from the music. I'll go down this side. I know why she put it next to the music. It's just going to be HW outside. Everyone else is huddled inside the Gardener's Lodge. Get a hold of this nectar here. Just give me a second to set up the camera. So, I finally made it back here after all that time. Here it is, the delicious flat white. Looks like it's got a bit of crema in it, which is a good sign. Pretty good, nice strong taste. Yeah, I rate it. It's really good. Yeah, the old Gardener's Lodge. What a delight. I don't know whether this is one of the entrances over here or whether it's a toilet. It looks like they've got some gas heaters that they put out when the weather gets a bit cooler. I think last time we were here too, we looked down at that pond that's covered in moss and all sorts of stuff. As Broadway and Parramatta Road over there. Well, the buses starting to head up there, ferrying the students around. Let me see if I can get my camera set up again. There we go.
Can I be in the vlog?
Yeah, go for it.
What's the channel?
HW Tours.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
Just to walk around and coffees and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah, nice.
It's only just started, man. It's not.
Shit. No, nice, awesome.
It's not very big.
No, absolutely, that's cool though. Cool. What's the HWO2?
HW Tours. Yeah, no worries,
your
mate.
name?
Christian, how you
Awesome.
going, man?
Alright, I'll see you around.
There we go. Someone bumped into us. Let's see how we go. Yeah, so it's good coffee. Nice birds singing in the background. Might have to change the battery in a minute. It's getting a bit low. I don't know whether you can see this ibis over here walking around. A few more students getting about the place. Alright, I've changed the battery. Let me finish this delicious nectar. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're going to get a bit of rain this arvo. I don't know whether you can hear the the wind on the mic. One thing they didn't give me was a serviette. But yeah, as I said before, I'm quite unburdened by time today. Got a bit of time to get around. Although I just had someone give me a call just before and asked me to pick them up if it started raining. So I'll have to get on the skates on for that. But yeah, hey, if you're up this neck of the woods in Sydney, up near Sydney Uni in Broadway, definitely try the Gardener's Lodge for a nectar. I rate it. And then of course just across the road as well you've got Toby's Estate Roasters, which is good as well. Oh, and I should point down there, just over there where the bus just passed. That's the entrance to Glebe Point Road there. So you could come and delight in the cafes in Glebe Point Road as well if you liked, and some of the shops as well. Alright, we're finished in Victoria Park and the Gardener's Lodge. I said to the proprietor just before I left that I'll definitely come back and next time I'll have something to eat. And for all of you nectar lovers out there, she mentioned that she's about to switch to Ona beans. And you know how HW loves Ona. So I'll definitely be back. Yeah, look at the wind picking up now. We're just heading towards Cleveland Street, and we'll get a little glimpse of the Seymour Centre. Some of you old timers that watch, do you remember the Seymour Centre? How many times did you go for a show at the Seymour Centre back in the day? I've been there a few times. I remember once when I was working in Surrey Hills, I went to the Seymour Centre to see a two-person circus, and sort of went a bit astray with that, with that story there. But I was going to say was I was in Surrey Hills, I was at the Surrey Hills Hotel, and I was downing straight vodkas on ice like there was no tomorrow. And then I got picked up and taken to a two-person circus. I think they were a French husband and wife. And I don't know whether it was because I was drunk or that they were just awesome performers, but it was like the best show I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. I was spellbound. So again, I don't know whether it was the vodka or... we've got to give some credit to them. I can't remember what they were called, but they did some amazing stuff. I just thought it'd drop. Look at this old joint here on the corner of Cleveland and Rose Street. Tin roof, whole works. So if any of you folk overseas, if you head down Cleveland Street here, all the way that way, you can take this all the way to Centennial Park. Centennial Park borders Randwick, Bondi Junction, Wallara. Just passing by the Courtyard Hotel, and this is where I'll end the vid, on the corner of Cleveland Street and Shepherd Street, outside the Courtyard Hotel. Thanks for coming on the little skirt today. I hope you enjoyed it. Did a few different things. I'll see you in the next vid. The video is over.